Good morning, folks. September 7, 2024. I'm going to be on Truman Lake today. It's about 6:57 in the morning, about 7 o'clock. I'm going to go do some crappie fishing today. I'm going to try to pull some crankbaits, see if I can catch them that way. Haven't done that in a while, several months, but we haven't had any rain around here in a while. This lake, this water ought to be about as clear as it's going to be anytime on Truman Lake. The water temperature has been high, so I'm hoping I can catch these crappie in about 20 foot of water. I'm going to pull some Bandit crankbaits and some Delta's custom crappie cranks. Just go have a good time. Should be a great day. It's a little chilly this morning, about 50 degrees. Supposed to get even colder tomorrow, but it's supposed to be up into the 70s during the day. So go grab my crankbait rods, get me some crankbaits, see if we can't catch a few crappie. Come go with me. Okay, folks, I'm getting ready to start on my track here, but before I do, I'll show you my crankbait lineup. I've got two Arkies, 350s I think they are, a Bandit 300, and 3 Delta's custom crappie cranks. These Arkies will run about 12 feet deep. I'm going to put them on what will be the bluff side because that's where I'm more likely to encounter some trees out here. They won't dive as deep. But that's a pink and black and chartreuse. I've caught a lot of crappie on that bait. This is the other Arkie. It's a clown color. It's got teeth marks all over it too because it works. This is a Delta's lime color, white. This is the Bandit 3, or no, this is the Delta, and that's the shad pattern. Boy, that's a good bait. They've about eaten it up too. Nice, got my name on it. Gotta be lucky. This is the Bandit 300 shad color, got a chartreuse belly or yellow belly on the bottom. And then one of my absolute favorites, Delta's Rayburn Red. It's crawl color. Crappie love it. All right, let's get turned around here, get on our trail. I'm gonna hit go to eye tracks to end because I'm at the start. I'm gonna run about 1.6 miles an hour. That's just my standard go-to speed when I get started pulling these crankbaits, and we'll adjust from there. That sun's going to be right in that front camera. That's just the way it is. Wind's kind of blowing this way, so I want to go into the wind, and that sun's going to be right in our eyes for a bit. I'm just flatlining these baits, what I call. I'm just throwing them out. No planer boards. They're just all right behind the boat. Let's get them out. I'm just casting them just as far as I can cast them. No line counters. People say, well, how far are you casting them? I don't know. What is that, 60 feet or so? I'm just giving them a good cast. Start on the inside and then cast to the outside. Most of you have seen my videos, you know my rotation method. I'm going to start over here because I got some trees right here at the start. And those Deltas cast good. Of course, they're a little bigger, a little heavier than those Arkies anyway. Actually a little heavier than the Bandit 300s, and they get a little bit deeper than the Bandits. I think those Deltas get down there the way I'm running them, about 20 feet deep. Those Bandits About 18 for the most part. All right. All right, we got them all out. Let's just see what happens. Get my coffee. Uh-oh, that one hung up already. Ah, dang it, that was one of my deltas too. Shoot, I broke it off. Just part of it, man, in the trees. Dadgummit. That didn't take long. I just use a little size 12 red swivel. Shoot. Boy, there's a lot of trees out here. I've never fished out here before, folks. It's just along a bluff bank. I see a lot of people up in the trees fishing, but I've never pulled baits along in here. Looked like there was some fish suspended when I laid down my track. Man, this is a great looking bait. Purple back hollow. Delta's custom. Let's try one of these. I love purple on this lake. Man, that is a gorgeous bait. All right, there we go. So, my easy method, rotate these in. I'm not sure, I don't have a fish on that one on the inside. Cast that to the outside. No. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's a crappie, I would say. Yep. Looks like a decent one too. We got one there too? No. Crossed it. That's a nice little keeper. Look at that. That's on that purple I just put on there, that Delta's custom. I told you these crappie like purple on this lake. Yes, sir. I'm gonna keep a few crappie today. That's number one. Sure hope we catch enough to keep a few. Let's get this one back out there. Throw that to the outside, move that one in. Easy peasy. I'm over 51 feet of water. There's a definite thermocline there about 30 feet deep. But there's some fish right at the top of the thermocline and in that 20-foot range. Some stuff, good looking stuff on the screen, so we can just get them to bite. Oh, there's a fish. There's that hung. Boy, it hit like a fish, but nope, it was hung. Gosh, dang it. Oh, there's that sun gonna be right in our eyes. Lost another one. That's 3 crankbaits I've lost right here off the bat. That's what happens on Truman when you're pulling out here along the edge of this timber. It's just inevitable. Part of it. I don't like it, but that's part of it. I'm gonna get another Arky out here. I like the looks of that. That's sort of a chartreuse shad color. It's a 350 series. What do they call that? Sexy shad. Makes sense. Bandit's got that chartreuse shad that looks a whole lot like this sexy shad, and they love that bait. Oh, that sexy shad I just put on. Ha ha ha. All right. All right. That didn't take very long. I told you that was a good looking bait. Come on, baby. Come up. Not coming up like a crappie. Is it a white? Yep, sure as a whirl. White bass. I started to say he didn't come up like a crappie. Nice little white bass. He liked the old sexy shad. I'm not keeping any white bass to quit. I hate these things. I'll be honest. Sharp gills, sharp fins. But nice fish. A lot of people like them. Okay, I'll try to show you on the graph here what we're doing. Like I said, we're out over 66 feet of water right now, and you can see all this down here. That's thermocline from there on down. That's about 30 feet. So there's some fish up above it. Been seeing big balls of shad in here. There's some crappie around it. We're going right along the edge of the bluff bank out here. This is the main channel. We're just following that bluff bank. All right, folks, we've gone about a mile along this bluff. 1 crappie and 1 white bass. Lost 3 crankbaits. So, and that camera is looking right into the sun, that front camera. So I'm going to pull them in, and I'm going to go around the end of this bluff, and there's just a big flat over here on the back side of this. And I'm going to get in about 20 foot of water to 25 foot of water and put them back out and just troll the flats and see what happens out there. Okay, I'm in 30 feet of water. I'm just out on a big flat. I'm going to try to stay in this area. There is a ton, I mean a ton of shad and fish out here on this flat. There ought to be some crappie in that. Kind of got that sun out of the camera a little bit. The wind's blowing right at us, so we're going into the wind. We ought to catch some crappie in here. There we go. There we go. Oh, I can't tell if he's still there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a small little white crappie. That's on the old purple again. Let's see if this fish is not very big. Well, it's almost 10 inches. We'll put it in the box. Get the old purple back out. Might have to put more purple on. What's this? Here we go. Here we go. There's fish. Yep. All right, I don't know if it's making any difference or not, but started out at 1.6, pretty slow. Reduced my speed to 1.4, nothing. So I increased it. Now I'm running about 1.8 to 1.9. Just picked one up, so I don't know if it has anything to do with the speed or just luck. But I'm gonna keep running at that speed. It's not a very big fish. It's 9.5. So it becomes number 3. That's on the old Rayburn Red. Fred Pittman custom crappie cranks. Let's throw that out to the outside. Rotate these in. No tangle. In 23 feet of water. All right, folks, we've trolled a long way. 1 crappie, maybe 2, I can't remember. 2, I think. Pretty slow. I've been on this flat anywhere from 25 feet of water down to about 17 feet of water. Not much happening. Gonna move. Stay with me, we'll find them. Oh, had my back to it, of course. Catch fish. Sitting here daydreaming. Actually, I'm watching jugs. There's a bunch of jugs, catfish jugs out here. I'm trying to run the gauntlet. On the purple, of course. Why don't I put more purple on? I'm going to. I am going to. If I can avoid that jug right there. Can't tell if there's a fish on it. I think I'm gonna miss it. Nice little crappie. We'll get this one back out, and then I'm gonna dig out some more purple. Oh, there's fish. There's fish. I'm trying to get that one in. Oh, I can't tell if he's there or not. I got another dang jug over here. Feels like there's a fish on it, but I'm not sure. Come on, it's not coming up. Yeah, there's fish. That's on the pink Bandit 300. They're liking pink, I guess. Or at least one of them did. Boy, that fish. Pretty small. Let's see if it's 9 inches. Where are we? Where are the jugs? Yeah, that fish is 9 inches, but boy, it's just barely 9 inches. But gonna be a tough bite today, I can tell, so I'm gonna keep it. Trying to get a few crappie. Restocked my freezer. Move that in, move this one in. Now where was I? I was trying to reel this one in and put a different color on it. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, come on. Come on. This is a little better one, I think. Yeah, that's a better fish. Look at there, what color that's on. That's a good one there, folks. That's a nice fish there. That's on the old purple. Ooh-wee. I like it. I like it. Yes, sir. That's a really good one. That's a dandy there. See how long that is. Quit now. That fish is 13 and a quarter, almost 13 and a half. I can't get a hold of it. Yep. That's a nice one there. Okay. On the purple. Come on, I got 3 purples out now. That wind's quartering, so we're kind of crabbing. If you turn your motor to push the back of the boat whatever direction you need it to go, that helps. All right, we've kind of gotten out here back on the main channel off of the flat. I'm gonna reel them in and go hunt something else. Stay with me. Yeah. We're gonna get hung up right here, I bet. Yeah. Just came over a tree. Come on. Should have picked up a crappie. When you're pulling crankbaits through the trees and you're not catching crappie, it's probably not the day to be pulling crankbaits. I'm pulling some areas I've never been to before. I've never even looked at this part of the lake over here. It's more the flat side. The channel's over there. There's some trees over here. There's just a ton of shad in here. I mean, but I'm just not graphing the crappie like you need to see when you're pulling these crankbaits. A lot of shad, but they're unmolested. I'm gonna give it just a little way, explore through here, and then we're probably gonna move. Okay, folks, it's almost 11 o'clock. It's been a slow morning for the crankbait bite, for me anyway. I don't know, I think I've got about 8 or 10 crappie in the box. I don't know, it's just one of those days. They're just not, the shad's just thick out here, but the crappie, I just don't think they're out this deep. I think there's a better way to catch them. I think you can get in here on this timber and get in shallower water, and you can probably pick them up. But I had fun today. I haven't pulled crankbaits in a while. It's just fun to get back out and do it. We caught a few. I've still got them running out there. That's why I keep turning around looking. But see, there's nothing behind me. Usually when I start talking like this and close out a deal, all the rods will go down, but I guess that's not going to happen today. That's how tough it is. I'm going to show you the video. We didn't catch a lot. We caught a few, but I'm going to show it to you, even though I didn't catch a limit of fish and it wasn't hot and heavy, because you're going to have those days. I mean, there are times when they're just not that active. But I had a good time anyway. I caught enough fish that I enjoyed it. And I hope you enjoy it, and I appreciate you being with me. I appreciate all the support for the channel. But I'm going to close this one out. At any rate, thanks for being with me.